So what is the game plan, do you think, here for the next couple of years, based on what you've been telling me, Ed, is that they're not going to take a big swing at quarterback because either it's not in their DNA, or it doesn't make sense with the roster as it currently stands to go ahead and do something like that? And so are they rebuilding? Is this a rebuilding football team in your estimation right now?
They don't like that word.
No, I know. But Ed, I got to be honest with you. For a fan base that hears Mason Rudolph might be their guy after all, everything said and done, and the Bengals just made the Super Bowl, and a big swing isn't either in the offing because there are no draft choices for it or the roster isn't ready for it, and other teams are going to be really aggressive like Washington, like maybe Tampa, and the Steelers would not be on that front, especially since, let me just finish my windup. The Ravens' long-standing general manager and Ozzie Newsome left them the gift of Lamar Jackson going out the door. What else would you call it other than rebuilding?
Except Ozzie came back, he's still there. Again, Rich, I don't see them taking the big swing. I could see them taking a check swing, okay, if you will.
Who's that? Like Jimmy G? Like Jimmy G? Like that's it? That's the check swing? Would that be it?
No, I'm talking Minshew, some of those free agent guys who are around, something like that to bring in, not to anoint as their starter, but to compete.
Right.
I can very much see that. But they're not going to go for Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson. I just don't see it. I mean, I keep telling people I just saw the odds the other day. Steelers are third in line. Odds to get Aaron Rodgers, 550 to, 550, which means you'd have to bet 100 to win 550. I'd tell them to go the other way. Bet the 550 to win 100 because it ain't going to happen.
You're on that don't pass line? You're on the don't pass line on that one, Ed?
You got it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What about Jameis? What about him as an idea? What do you think about him?
Well, he's a free agent, so
right.
I could see that. I mean, they're not going to give up a lot of capital bringing a big-name quarterback. But if Jameis, and depending on the deal and everything else, I mein, maybe there's some incentives they could add to that, but Jameis might also be other teams might be competing for him too. But I could definitely see someone like that coming in.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.